Okay, so for our tempera paint butterflies, we're gonna start with pencil. I'm just gonna demonstrate with Sharpie because you can see it better in our video. And I'm gonna start with the head shape and then the body shape. So I'm gonna start a little bit below the top of my paper, and I'm going to draw sort of a circle or oval shape. Remember, you're using pencil. And then I'm gonna extend this down, and some kids like to have a short butterfly, some like a longer butterfly. I'm also going to add antennas. I like to do curly Q antennas that are kind of dramatic. You can decide for yourself. And then our wings are gonna touch or almost touch the edge of our paper. I'm gonna start right under the head, come up past my antenna, and then decide on whatever wing shape I like. I'm gonna do my best to make the other side symmetrical. It might not be perfect because we are human artists, not machines. Then I'm gonna decide on the bottom wing and do my best to make the other to match. And finally, I'm gonna add some details. So I'm gonna add shapes that aren't too small because I'm about to paint this. And if they get too small, it'll be too hard to paint. So I'm doing large shapes. I'm also gonna add some detail to the body. Some kids like to add a face, some prefer it more realistic. You can make your own artist choice. Once I'm done drawing with my pencil, I'm gonna put that back in its container so it doesn't get painted on. This type of paint is called tempera paint. I'm also going to need a placemat. And my placemat does not need to be behind my paper. That's not really the point of it. The point of it is to use as sort of a paper towel. So I'm going to have my painting next to my placemat because this is where I'm going to be wiping my paintbrush. All right, so I'm going to grab my first color of choice. I might grab a color straight out of this, or I might mix my own. If I want to mix my own, I'm going to be sharing a mixing tray with someone at my table. 2 kids can share each mixing tray. And I'm just going to scoop one color first. I think I'm going to go for this neon yellow, and I'm just scooping a small amount. I'm going to put it on my mixing tray and keep it in a small pile. And then I'm going to clean my brush by petting the kitty on the placemat. Notice I'm going with the hair, not against it. Now I'm thinking of a color that will look good with this. I could make a cool lime green with this blue, or I could do an orange by adding red. I think I might add a little pink. We'll see if it makes a bright orange. Yep, we like that. All right, now I'm gonna go on to my painting. And I don't have too much on my brush, so it's not dripping all over. I'm just gonna add here and make it symmetrical over here. And I'm gonna continue to use this paint until it's mostly off my brush. If I have extra on my mixing tray, maybe I could invite kids at my table if they want to use that color. That's okay, so it's not wasted. And then before I switch color, I'm gonna again pet the kitty. And I'm also going to focus on painting the background if I have extra time, as well as my butterfly.